Alright, so we're back to the menu, starting over from our last save because we got destroyed on the last patrol. We're going to play the game now with a bit of a little mod that I made to patch out the cockpits, because the cockpits really get in the way and the game is quite a bit hard as it is. So this is going to be the Tarsus ship, but now we're going to be equipped with dual Mason cannons, and you can see we're going through the menu here, just reviewing some different options. We've got about 29,000 credits at this point. Clicking through, we see shield generator, missiles. We're gonna head back to the mission computer, see what we can find. Bounty mission, patrol mission, Achilles base, concerned about pirate infiltration. We're gonna see 7,400 credits accepted. Next, bounty mission, attack mission, attack mission. This is kind of a no-kill run I'm going for, at least for now. Unfortunately, it's been rather challenging just because we don't really have the best engine at this point, so an engine upgrade is probably the next best thing to help us keep going faster. So going to the commodity exchange, you can see we've got iron for 39. Buying all the iron with Alt-Enter. Gems are quite expensive at 988. All right, back to the hangar. Save really quickly. And then we're going to launch. Got the music off at this point. This is quite repetitive. Okay, now we've jumped and we see, or we've launched and we see the map. Our missions are to go through the different nav points there.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
We've still got our multifunction displays in the same place. It's all there, including our energy and our speed settings and everything. It's just kind of the monitors are slightly outlined and floating kind of on the screen, just to give us an easier view of the action. Now, playing no kill is quite difficult, even with the engine upgrades and the afterburners, even at 600 clicks per second. So I did quite a bit of this grinding just by taking patrol missions and going back and forth between the agricultural and the mining bases, but ultimately had to switch to a strategy of taking bounties. And there was a nice tip on Moby Games that mentioned going to the Padre system, because the way bounties work is they start from your...
You're about to suck void, buddy!
Okay, we see a retro coming to attack us on this patrol. And while I'm doing this no patrol run, I'm also trying to use the communication trick to placate the enemies, but that doesn't really work with the retros. So in the Padre system, you can take bounties from the Merchants Guild.
You're finished, fly
and make
boy.
quite a bit of money because you only have to do a patrol on one nav point, or possibly the...
You're a loose end looking to be tied, pal.
Or just running away. But in the Padre system, you can do that.
You're finished, fly boy.
Those bounties quite often... Oh, it was a pirate. So I tried repeatedly to placate the pirate here.
You're about to suck void, buddy.
And now I'm trying to move the cursor around the nav point that I'm traveling to, just to try and outmaneuver these missiles they're launching at us. So in the Padre system, you can make quite a bit of money on bounties, just because it's a bit easier there. You can even double up on bounties, and so that's how I decided to actually grind through this kind of next session of the game. So we're gonna just, now that we've taken a look at the cockpit and this patrol process as no kill, we're gonna just take a break here and jump ahead to after I've done some grinding, since it can be quite boring, and then we'll continue the story and the rest of the game from there. Alright, so here we are in the Padre system on our pleasure planet. Take a look at our ship now. We've got the Centurion finally purchased, some tachyon cannons, repair droid, jump jar, armor, engine upgrade, shield upgrade, some torpedoes, and I think we're finally ready to get started on the main mission. So we're going to head up to the bar before we leave, though.
Mind, this is just hearsay, but it seems that the Karathi are all stirred up. The weird thing is they seem to be looking for something, looking real hard. God only knows what it could be, but whatever it is, it's got them worried. I just hope the activity doesn't scare off our tourists.
Yeah, so the bartender has interesting tips like what's going on with the broader universe there, but we're just going to launch into space now. Quick check shows we have no missions yet. Here we are launching into space. I'm going to pick the first jump point here, which is 119
You're about to suck void,
C.
buddy.
Got some enemies on our tail, so we're just going to afterburner away.
Now entering an automatic landing
Whoops,
zone.
don't want to accidentally land back on that pleasure base we just launched from. You can hear some missiles that are going off behind us. Take a quick peek out the side and the back views. You can see the rest of the ship. The cockpit of the Centurion is kind of an arch on top with some displays on the bottom and some keyboards below that. Has a bit more view space, but we've turned off that mod since it seemed to cause some crashing. Finally, we can autopilot here. Autopilot again. Alright, we're finally coming up on the lav point. And we can see it coming into view. That blue transparent blob. And now we're jumping.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Okay, so here we are in 119 CE. Taking a look at our next jump. Looks like it's XXN that we're looking for. XXN 1927. So we're going to autopilot our way to that jump point here in the 119 CE system. Alright, no trouble so far. Now in the Centurion, we can afterburner up to 995 clicks per second. Oh, someone's got a lock on us. But we should get out of here. This can catch us. Okay, so skipping that jump animation. Next, we can head to New Detroit. So we're on our way to the New Detroit jump point. It says the nav point is near. So we've got on our left the shields. On our right's kind of our radar display. And we're jumping to New Detroit. So here we are in New Detroit system. Quite a few nav points here. Looks like 10 or 11 total. We've targeted the New Detroit base.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may
So
proceed.
New Detroit's a giant planet so covered in technology. It's kind of gray with lights all around. Doesn't seem to have any oceans.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Okay, we've landed. It's kind of rainy here, so we're going to go down to street level on this elevated platform. Down below we have commodity exchange, AVR ships, a bar on the left. Going in the bar, we see a man sitting in the nearest table. It says talk to Sandoval when we highlight him.
Welcome to New Detroit. You look like a man who's hungry for work.
Among other things. You hiring?
Indeed I am. A simple delivery of iron. Strictly legit.
I've heard that song before, Mr.
Sandoval. Ernesto Sandoval.
Then I'll be your pilot.
You'll be running the load of iron to the Liverpool refinery in Newcastle, which is just a short jump from here. No contraband, no hassles. Just dock at the station. My people will pick up the cargo. Afterwards, return here for your payment. 15,000 credits. Interested?
Okay, now we can see his hand. We're going to click accept.
Sure, why not? I could use the credits. What about an advance?
Will this do?
What is it, some sort of sculpture?
It's an alien artifact, extremely valuable. Soon I'll be selling it for a considerable sum. In the meantime, I'll let you hold onto it as collateral.
In other words, it's hot, and you want to distance yourself from it.
For a while, if you'll just hold on to it for me. Just for this run, I'll pay you a bonus of 5,000 when you return. Fair enough?
I suppose, though I'm sure I'll wind up regretting this.
Go with God, my suspicious friend. And hurry back.
Okay, so he showed us that artifact with the hieroglyphic marks, kind of a almost golden brownish color. We're going to head back up to our ship and launch here. Here we go, back into the black. We can see we just need to go to Newcastle, which is only 2 jumps away, through New Constantinople. Alright, jump to New Constantinople. We're going to autopilot our way over there. afterburner in to that jump point. Some enemies have found us. Damaged our shields. Okay, here we are, New Constantinople. Next, we're gonna jump to Newcastle. There we go. Autopilot from here, out of the jump point.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Each time we hear those little intermissions, we get to see the person talking on the vid screen in the middle. Okay, so here we are, Newcastle, the refinery. We've got that targeted, but it says there's an enemy near, so we can't autopilot. Instead, we're just going to have to afterburner our way over there. These afterburners are so fast we can outrun just about everybody, which makes this a bit easier than having to fight our way through every encounter. We can hear those missiles that are blowing up behind us. Oh, still says enemy near. Okay, now we can autopilot. Alright, now we see the Liverpool refinery. Refineries are kind of like a disc shape, large with lots of bulbous cylinders surrounding the disc shape, and two domes on either side. One is kind of a glass dome.
Now entering an automatic landing zone.
Very gray. Kind of a dark interior. It says we now have no missions, because I guess we've made the jump. Taking a look in the bar.
You catch the netcast last night? Remember the guy that got that huge Rondell grant? You know, the archaeologist that did those Mars digs, Monkey Hauer or something like that. He was digging on Palin when the blockade went up. Hasn't been heard from since. If you ask me, he's a goner. Archaeologists like him, they always have some valuable knick-knack or other. Makes them a target. Count yourself lucky you're not in the relic business, pal. That's one rough trade.
Okay. So we've still got the artifact that he gave us in our manifest. It says we have 75 total kills in our computer. So I guess back to the hangar and see if we can meet back up with him in New Detroit like he promised. Now we're going to jump back to New Constantinople. Going to autopilot over there.
Let me know if you hit trouble in my quad.
Some Confed ships protecting the jump point. Going to afterburner our way into that jump point. Oh, we've got someone locking onto us. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like they hit us just a little bit.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Okay, our shields are starting to come back slowly as we head to the New Detroit jump.
We've got this sector bottled tight, friend.
Good job. Alright, arm our tachyon cannons just in case. Okay, so now we're in New Detroit. So we can land on New Detroit. Autopilot there. And here we are approaching the...
Welcome to the happy hunting grounds.
Some hunters in the area, I guess. Finally, we're approaching that giant gray New Detroit.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Okay, we see the landing animation. And here we are back in this rainy New Detroit city. Oh, but Sandoval's not there. A woman in a leather jacket sits at the table, sipping looks like a Coca-Cola bottle.
Ah, you look just like your picture. Too bad.
After a few drinks, you'll change your mind, Miss,
Call me Taylor. I used to do business with Sandoval.
I'd rather talk about my face. What's wrong with it, anyway?
Nothing, except the police have it plastered all over the hollows. Sandoval is dead, and they want you for questioning. Tough break, but I'm here to offer you work now that you're between jobs. I need you to make 4 special deliveries for me.
By special, you mean risky and illegal.
And lucrative. The first run pays 10,000 credits.
That's lucrative? Thanks, but I got my own leads to follow up.
Right, the artifact. You have it, but you don't know anything about it. I could fill you in after you fly my missions. How about it, Captain?
We'll click accept.
With the police after me, I could use the trip-off system.
Good, but you don't get paid until you finish.
Suits me, so long as you tell me about the artifact now.
After you're done. Now listen, the first mission is easy. Your cargo will be a legal load of plastics. Although your manifest will say you're running it to Newcastle, you'll deviate from your course along the way and deliver it to Oakham, a hidden pirate base where I have connections. While you work for me, the pirates will leave you alone. Count on it. Leave your ship unattended, and I'll meet you there in the bar.
Just be sure no one kills you while I'm gone, Taylor. I've got an investment in you, and I mean to collect.
Okay, so we're gonna exit the bar. Then we're gonna head to the landing platform and launch. Leaving New Detroit. Head to the nav map. Checking the quadrant, we see we're gonna need the lower left Humboldt quadrant. We're now in the Potter quadrant. So we're jumping to XXN. Autopiloting to the nav point. Get our guns armed and our torpedoes just in case, and we'll afterburner to that nav point. We now have upgraded radar, so we can see these are friendlies near us with the blue dots instead of the usual gray for everyone. Okay, I've got the mod turned on this time, so the cockpit kind of drops away. Now we're at XXN, so we're going to find the nav point for the next point here, which is 119 CE. And we're going to have to burn our way to that nav point. Alright. We're almost there. Pendleton looks like the next one. Yep, Pentonville, okay. We've got that marked out. Gonna autopilot our way there. We see some enemies on the radar now as red dots. Actually, little red plus signs. And dots. Oh, it looks like they are flying talons. So I think we can just outrun them. Try moving the cursor around a bit. Oh, they're damaging our shields. But we managed to jump away, so there's only one other nav point in Pendletonville. So we'll highlight that. Doesn't say what it is. We're going to autopilot our way there. No one else is around after we jumped. Oh, now there's, looks like a friendly pirate, maybe, and a Talon. So we're going to autopilot the rest of the way there. Oh, now we've got some asteroids. To dodge those. Ouch. Took out my left shield. Hitting that asteroid. Okay, our speed is set to about 250 clicks. Usually in asteroids we know we want between about 250 and 300. Our damage report is all green now. Our shields are coming back quickly, so it looks like we're okay. We've got shield level 2, so that means we see 2 circles in the left heads-up display there. Once we get them fully upgraded, it should be 3 circles. We could set it to half shields, but we'll keep it at full shields. Just afterburning it a little bit here to get us closer. And dodging these asteroids as we go.
Now entering an automatic landing
zone. Alright, so we're landing on the asteroid mining base. See the landing animation. Inside it looks like the usual landing base. Head to the main concourse. Landing site for the mining facilities, I mean. There's no ship port here. Just a commodity exchange, bar, mission computer, and nothing else. Don't see any merchant guild or mercenary guild. Okay.
What took you so long? Rough day at the office?
Business before banter, Taylor. The money.
Relax. The first installment is right here.
That's better. Now, tell me about the artifact. Why would Sandoval just hand it over if it's so valuable?
Maybe he got a sore neck from watching his back all the time. How's your neck feeling? Getting sore yet?
No, but I don't intend to let you get behind me, Taylor.
Wrong, Ace. I've never whacked anyone for profit. Now your next job is to run a load of brilliance to Hector Mining Base in Troy. The run pays 15,000 credits. Too much for such an easy job if you ask me.
We'll accept it.
I'll take your word for it. What kind of opposition am I looking at?
Minimal. Maybe a few militia patrols. Nothing you can't handle.
Yeah? And what about all these pirates? What if they get greedy?
While you work for me, no one will hassle you. If you make it back, meet me back here in the bar for your pay.
When I get back, Taylor, you better have some answers.
Okay, we'll talk to the bartender.
You look like you've done a little piracy in your time. I happen to know that sometime in the next month or so, Oxford Library is going to be receiving a shipment of rare, valuable books. Or not receiving it, if someone smart intercepts the freighter. Get it?
Okay, so we'll head back to the landing pad. Oh, actually, we'll take a quick look at the commodities while we're here. Some plaything, quantity 40, brilliance, cost 183. Alright, so now we're ready to launch. Launching, we see the asteroid field. We're going to highlight that jump point at 119 CE, and we're going to have to navigate these asteroids. Careful to dodge them, because hitting one head-on can completely destroy even a Centurion ship. As I found out the hard way a few times, trying to escape this base. We're just going to keep dodging here. Finally, we can auto our way out. Okay, we're about halfway through, so we can auto again. Alright, coming up on the nav point. Alright, now at 119 CE, we need to make a jump back to XXN, I believe. Oh. I'm sorry, we're going through Junction because we were in Troy, not New Detroit. Alright, so we can see some unfriendly enemies off in the distance, but we're going to have to burn away from them so that we can make the jump to Junction. Finally, we can autopilot. See some more friendlies coming out of autopilot.
Keep your eyes peeled for trouble, Ace.
Alright, almost at the jump point now. Alright, now we're at Junction. We can head to Pander's.
You're finished, flyboy.
I'm sorry, we're heading to Troy, not from Troy. Sorry. Hard to keep it straight sometimes. Alright, we're just gonna have to burn away from these enemies. Alright, nearly there. Oh, I'm gonna turn the music off. Didn't realize I'd forgotten to do that. Alright, here we are on Bander Star. Some more enemies not too far away, but we're just going to keep afterburnering on. Still says enemy near. Oh, I think we might be getting far enough away from missiles at least. Okay, now we can autopilot. Asteroids. No fun. Okay.
How's it going, friend?
It's going okay, but I'm not a fan of these asteroids. Just gonna keep dodging left and right as we see asteroids coming towards the center of the ship. A little bit of afterburner to get away quickly. Dodge those asteroids. Quite a few below us. Okay. We might almost be out of it. Nope, not quite yet. Should give us the auto signal on the heads-up display once we can use the autopilot. We're at about 290 clicks right now. Here we go, now we can autopilot. Alright, now we're near the jump to Troy. Exiting Panderstar. Okay.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. Contraband detected. All units close and terminate.
Guess she didn't pay off enough confed. Just gonna have to burn her away from these confed. Moving the ship around left and right, up and down, to avoid dodging any missiles. Still at full shield, so I think we're doing okay. Looks like they're pretty far behind us. Hopefully they'll drop off and we can autopilot the rest of the way to Hector. These are old stomping grounds where most of the grinding happens to get this Centurion ship. No asteroids in the system, which is nice. Quite a few nav points for patrolling, though. It seems like the random mission patrols have a proportional payout. More nav points seems to be more money, but of course, more risk because it's more likely that random hostiles and retros are going to spawn there. Well, these confed are pretty fast. We might have to afterburner the whole way there. And we are still 52 clicks out. Making good time at almost 1,000 clicks though per second. Okay, we can see it kind of coming into view now. Now 37 clicks. Very small. Oh, now we see the yellow outlines of the heads-up display highlighting the target. Man, they are still behind us. Confed and Militia and Kilrathi, they're all pretty fast. Unless they're in a Talon. Okay, almost there. You can see Hector filling up our view screen.
Now entering an automatic landing.
And the landing animation. Here we are in Hector. Looks like we have gotten paid. Can sell some of our commodities here. Some brilliance. Pressing Alt-Enter sells it all at once, which is nice. Quick check in the bar. Nope, nobody here. So we're gonna launch here.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Yeah, it's because we sold it all. Okay, so now we're gonna autopilot our way back. So I was thinking they might have detected the contraband because I bought some myself in addition to the contraband she was telling me to carry. So it could be that she didn't pay enough to cover my own personal little side hustle. Not sure, but it was an interesting outcome. Whoop, someone's firing at us. See those red lasers from that third-person perspective while we're jumping, and it's quite hair-raising since we can't move while we're trying to jump. Okay, so we're in Panderstar here on our way back. Some more hostiles here in Panderstar. we're just going to continue afterburnering away as fast as we can so we can autopilot and just get back, get paid. Don't need any unnecessary trouble. Oh, heard some rockets firing behind, or missiles exploding behind us, but now we're out of range so we can autopilot. Okay, so this is Pander Star, and the way to Junction is a nav point in the middle which has some asteroids. So we're actually just afterburnering off to the side, kind of trying to go around that nav point. So it's going to take us a little bit longer. The life of a space trucker. Oh, looks like we were a little too far off. Okay, so we're going to get a little closer to the jump point in our view screen here. Face the ship a little bit closer to the jump, so we're not wasting too much time going way around. Off in the distance, we also happen to see a nice silhouette of a planet. Very pixelated though in these old 320 by 200 graphics. This planet's kind of gray and blue, some white highlights, maybe clouds. Checking the nav map periodically here just to make sure we're going around the asteroid field. Looks like we're pretty close to it though, so we're going to peel off to the right a bit just to make sure we don't get caught up in those nasty asteroids. And that way we're able to clip along at almost 1,000 clicks without having to stop or get blown up. Okay, looks like we finally just passed it, so we can autopilot the rest of the way. Oh, got some hostiles here off to our right. I think we can afterburner past them. Also some friendlies, so maybe they'll be too busy. We're just going to peel off to the lower right of the jump point and then duck into it real quick. Yeah, it looks like there's a fight going on in the background there, so we should be safe. Okay, here we are in Junction. Going to make our way to 119 CE on the way to Pentonville. Again, we're autopiloting our way here. Oh, some more hostiles near the jump to 119 CE. Seems to be quite random where they are and if they have any other distractions or they just focus on us. Yep, they're shooting at us. Mass drivers. Ouch. Yeah, took out our shields on the left and our rear shields. Almost completely. Alright, so jump to Pendletonville. Some more enemies. So we're just going to have to burn our way and let our shields recharge. Looks like our maneuvering jet's got a bit damaged. Oh, they're back to green. Okay, good. We can press R to see the damage report at any time. Looks like there's some friendlies that are engaging them, so hopefully they won't pursue us this time. Shields coming back up. Looks like it might have got some armor damage on the left side. Shields in this particular ship look like some red to yellow to white bars on the top, bottom, left, and right. Going from red, meaning most damaged shields.
We got this sector bottled tight, friend.
Glad to hear it. We've also got white on the far end where the shields are fully charged. Here we are jumping. Alright, and arriving in Pentonville. Targeting that nav point to dock at the refinery. Oh, we've got some enemies here. I thought she was gonna buy off all the pirates. Yep, looks like it is a pirate based on the comms. So we're just gonna face away from them and afterburner. We're also gonna try that trick of going around the asteroid field again, just in case. But if I remember correctly, I think the asteroids are near the base, so that might not work. Okay, well, at least by going off to the side, we were able to get away from them quicker. They were just in talent, so we could outrun them. Looks like Pendletonville is about 80 clicks now. And we're just going to auto the rest of the way from here. Oh, there's an enemy somewhere in the middle, okay. Yeah, we're still in the middle, so we're just going to afterburner our way past them. Looks like they've already launched some missiles. There's the little yellow dots on our radar. It says we've got a lock on the left screen, not the radar, but it looks like the missile exploded, so we should be okay. About 48 clicks out now. Again, we're kind of aiming just to keep them off the center of our radar, which would mean they're kind of furthest away from us. The center of the radar means in front of us. The outskirts of the radar's circle is kind of behind us, essentially. Okay, finally, we're close to Pendletonville, but we see some enemies here. And unfortunately, with the asteroid field, we can't just let those enemies go unchallenged, so we've got to at least shoot at them to keep them from shooting at us. Otherwise, even a couple weaker ships could take us out. So we're attacking these Talons, moving around at about 300 clicks, launching some missiles. Okay, that's one down. Oh, here's the other one, launching some missiles. Yep, got him. Okay, so we've got a dual missile launcher now, which makes quick work of those Talons. There's also a merchant here. But we're just going to take our time, slowly making our way through the asteroid field to land on the refinery here in Pentonville. Let our shields recharge and our repair bot do its thing. Even just 2 or 3 Talons
now
can
entering
actually
an
be
automatic
dangerous
landing
to us.
zone.
At least with the asteroids involved. Since we can't afterburner away. Okay, so here we are landing. Can I go to the bar? Here's Taylor.
You took your sweet time, Captain.
Better late than never. Now I want my money and info on the artifact.
I won't say anything that will tip my hand prematurely, but I can tell you that Sandoval got it by killing its previous owner. Before that, a spice merchant named Dieter obtained it from his own father. Death follows this thing. Feel lucky?
Just give me my next mission and let me worry about my health.
I'll pay you 20,000 credits to make another delivery of brilliance. I'm putting you on my main supply route to New Constantinople.
A promotion, huh? And what'll I be up against?
Some Confed patrols, but I've paid some major bribes to make sure you're left alone.
Major bribes, huh? Great. I smell a major risk here.
You're taking a bigger risk keeping that artifact with so many willing to kill for it.
I'm taking a risk trusting you in the first place.
I've always paid you on time, so quit whining. Are you going to fly my mission or not?
We'll click accept here.
I made an agreement with you, and I'll honor it.
Good. You'll transfer the cargo from here to New Constantinople. Once you arrive, leave your ship unattended for an hour.
Then get the hell out. I know the drill, Taylor.
A hotshot pilot with brains. Wonders never cease. Hurry back. I'll be waiting right here with your pay.
Okay, so now we're going to launch from Pendletonville off the refinery out into the asteroid base here, selecting 119 CE again.
You're clear for clicks.
Okay, so the pirates like us. They said we're clear for clicks. No enemies around. Unfortunately, we have to take it slow. We're going to try 360 clicks per second here. More dodging. Dodging up. Asteroids seem to be randomly generated in front of us. Okay, finally we can autopilot. Okay, got our weapons armed. And we're afterburnering to the jump point. Oh, turn off the music. Alright, now we're selecting the next jump point, XXN. Autopilot our way there.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
So in these old DOS games, they can only play so many sounds at one time. Tracks, I think it's a limit of like 8 in most games. And I think that's why autopilot cuts out when we hear the nav, the communication messages. Alright, so here we are in XXN. Afterburnering our way to New Constantinople's jump point. Looks like we've got one enemy on the right side of the radar. Fading behind us fast as we afterburn our way.
Maintain speed and course for
they're
contraband
red.
search. Contraband detected. Target offender and fire at
Apparently
will.
someone didn't pay enough. Okay, so plenty of confed around us, about 4 or 5 dots on the radar. So we're just going to take some evasive maneuvers near the jump point to hopefully dodge most of their shots. Okay, not too bad. Just a little bit of damage there. And in Constantinople, everybody looks blue. Friendly. Autopilot our way over. Damage report. Looks like everything's green. Just some damage to our shields, which are quickly recharging. And we see New Constantinople's kind of a big disc, kind of flat in the middle, almost like a spinning top.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Looks like they actually got the word Constantinople on the outside. And the landing area is kind of a cylinder shape. The promenade is kind of a street. Looks like a street with 2 sides.
Boy, I'd hate to be in Hunter Toth's shoes. Have you heard about him? He wrote Prometheus Unplugged. Surely you've read it. That's the book that attacked the Church of Man, remember? He coined the term retros, labeling the faithful as backward for their hatred of technology. Now all those anti-tech freaks are gunning for him, and he's been forced into hiding. Wonderful society we live in, where scholars can be silenced by freaks.
Okay, so that was the bartender filling us in on the recent events. Do a quick save here. In the middle of this third mission for Taylor. So we're going to exit the bar. Taking a quick peek in the ship dealership. Repairing our armor. Looks like we're okay now. Then no missions, right? Because we completed that, so now we just need to head back. Space left. Still got the artifact. Okay. In the backdrop of the promenade, we see large vertical windows and some spaceships flying outside, heading back up to the circular, cylindrical kind of shaped hangar. And we're going to click launch. So leaving New Constantinople.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course.
Back to XXN 19.
No contraband detected. You may
Back to
proceed.
XXN 1927. Arming our guns, and we can autopilot. Okay, after burning in, looks like there's no hostiles here. That's nice. Finally, we can make the jump.
Prepare to be
Okay,
searched.
XXN.
Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Good to see a friendly ship.
Merchant banter over the comms, and we're going to autopilot our way to the next jump. To 119 CE. Some of the text in these older games is very hard to read. With such a low resolution, the characters are quite small, only a couple pixels. Alright, we're going to jump to 119 CE, now to Pentonville, and autopilot our way there. So it's quite hard to distinguish, for example, the letter E. It often looks like a C. Especially the small E, there's like no hole in the E's in this game. The E's literally just look like a solid square with a notch. Okay, jumping to Pentonville. No hostiles. Okay, Pentonville. Highlighting the refinery point on the nav map. Oh, there's some hostiles here though.
You're about to suck void, buddy.
Not sure why they don't like us. It could be we have too many pirate kills. We've killed about 50. But she did assure us that they wouldn't, so not sure why they've gotten greedy. On our third run now, we don't even have any brilliance on board, so not sure why they don't like us. So just after burning away, we can see them fading off, and now we can autopilot, fading off the radar. Alright, enemy near again. Okay, so we're only about halfway there, and we've already got another enemy. We're very unpopular in this area. Looks like just talents though, so we should be able to get away. And they too are sliding off the radar as we zip away. can see the refinery in the distance, but still enemy near. Okay, now we're gonna autopilot. Oh, more asteroids. Okay.
You're
And
finished,
some enemies, so we're
flyboy.
gonna have to engage them. Okay, they're breaking off to the right and left, so we're gonna take the one on the right. Another town. Using our guns and just the proton torpedoes. Since they don't lock on, we don't need to press the L key or lock. We can just aim with the target in sight. 3 torpedoes away, and none of them struck. We gotta really get back. Okay, we got the first guy. Next guy looks pretty busted up already, I guess. Asteroids hurt him. As his armor is red, his shields are slowly recharging.
This crate's about to explode.
They dodge pretty well. It seems like any direction you fire them, they kind of turn the opposite way. But we can't go too fast since we're those thud sounds are when it strikes the shields. I don't know how these towns can see the afterburner so fast away without getting destroyed. Okay, a couple torpedoes while it's charging us. 3 torpedoes, no, it struck it. And its shields are almost back. Okay. This guy's really stubborn. Okay, well that torpedo blew up an asteroid, but that doesn't help as much. And another torpedo misses. That might be their last one. Oh, there we go, one more. But still a miss. Stay fire. Okay. Finally, a couple good shots in the rear. Shit. Let's come around again. Head-on shot. Okay, missed us. We're just firing our tactic cannons almost constantly at this point. Trying to take it out finally. Really damage its rear. Engines.
Yeah, you're nailed, pal.
Okay, I'm gonna just run into an asteroid.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
nailed.
he ran into an asteroid. Okay, so they're all gone. Asteroids were a big help there. Looks like our starboard or right side armor is damaged though. So we're gonna have to take it easy coming into the Bentonville mining base at about 340 clicks per second. Just sliding sideways to dodge some of these asteroids that seem to spawn right in front of us. Dodging left, slowly dodging right, down, right, left. Wow, that one still got us. Okay, more damage to our starboard armor.
Now entering an automatic
finally
landing
made it.
zone.
Okay. Checking our missions, no missions. Our payment. Here's Taylor again.
You look like hell.
Now I know what happens to charm school dropouts. Where's my money?
Keep your shorts dry, will you? Here, take it.
I can't understand why a woman as attractive as you has to pay for the company of men in bars.
I see it as an investment, with a penalty for early withdrawal.
Well, since you're so quick with the answers, here's another question. If you know the artifact's value, why don't you want it for yourself?
You'll have to kill a lot of people to hang on to it, and I'm no murderer. Anyway, I'll tell you all I know about that thing after you finish this last job.
Let me guess. I'm running a shipment of catnip to Kilra.
Nope, I saved the really lucrative jobs for myself. Actually, you're running more brilliance to New Constantinople. It pays 10,000 credits.
To hell with that. Those confeds were all over me.
Well, I've got an idea which will help prevent that this time out. But I'm sick of holding your hand while you whine. You want the job or not?
We'll click accept.
Okay, what's this great idea of yours?
I've gone over the schematics of your ship. I've located a space where we can install a secret compartment. It'll be completely undetectable and make smuggling much easier.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Just make the damn run. I promise you won't have any problems.
Famous last words.
Just handle your end and report back here for your pay.
You never have to worry about that, Taylor.
Alright, so checking here. One more save game, Taylor 4. No ship dealer, so we can't save that. Alright, total kills 81, pirate 54, retro 26. Okay, launch.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
So we're just going to set the jump point to 119. We're going to try C for communication.
Looking sharp, Ace.
Looks like we've targeted someone else, though, not the person who's talking to us, so...
Hold on, mister. I think it's high time we were introduced, don't you?
Still having a hard time seeing who that is that's talking to us.
Come on, you steal a man's business. You ought to at least know his name.
Is he a man with a goatee? Or a full beard, I mean, and a goatee.
You're clear for clicks.
My name is William Riordan.
Okay. Still can't find him on the comms.
You take over my route, fly for Taylor, and then have the gall to insult me. There's not enough work for 2 privateers. I'll teach you to steal my business.
Not sure how we insulted him.
Looking sharp, Ace.
And these other pirates are friendly.
You're a dead man.
Okay, now they're all red, okay, and there are missiles in the air.
Dump your cargo before you blow, will ya? Dump your cargo before you blow, will
So
ya?
we're just trying to afterburner through the field, asteroid field here, dodging like crazy.
Yeah, you're nailed,
Got at
pal.
least 2 missiles in the air. And it looks like we, miracles, have gotten out of the asteroid field in time to afterburner away safely, which is good because our armor is low. And they are starting to slide off our radar. Looks like there were 4 of them, which would have been really tough to fight.
You're about to suck void, buddy.
We are very unpopular right now. Okay, but it doesn't seem like they can reach us. A couple friendlies, so I guess they weren't all hostile. But no time to stop now. We need to get to 119 CE so we can head back to New Constantinople for this run. About 30 clicks out, but they must be pretty fast Talons because they're still on our radar. And we still cannot use autopilot.
You're
now
a
he's
dead
suddenly
man.
in front of us.
You're finished,
With a few of
flyboy.
his lackeys. Okay, and they are opening fire on us, but we can dodge them. Alright, we're really close to the nav point now.
You're about to suck
just gonna
void,
jump.
buddy.
Okay, they didn't get through our shields, but still that was a difficult to encounter. Okay, so next we're going to move to the next nav point here from 119CE. Got some damage to our starboard tachyon cannon and proton launcher. We are going to need some repairs. Okay, we are targeting the jump to XXN, 1927. Just reviewing the map on the quads here. Alright, after burning away from these other hostiles here in 119CE. And we can finally autopilot. Wow, that was quite a hairy maneuver there. Oh, a few more hostiles. Apparently that guy has connections, so we're just going to afterburner into this jump point to XXN and hopefully get away. Checking the comms, doesn't seem to be related, but hard to say. And they are firing on us. But we managed to make the jump. Okay. Here we are in XXN. Checking the nav map. There's New Constantinople. Got some more enemies nearby us here. Our shields are finally coming back after that last encounter. We're just going to continue afterburnering away. Damage report looks good, all green. Just the armor and the weapons, which our repair robot doesn't seem capable of repairing for us. Okay, we can finally autopilot. Almost to the nav point, and no hostiles this time. It seems like the shields and other damage do not get repaired during autopilot. Okay.
Prepare to be searched. Maintain speed and course. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
I guess Taylor's secret compartment is working. Yeah, so it's unfortunate it doesn't repair while in autopilot. It seems like it should, but probably just a limitation of the game, the way it's programmed. So sometimes it pays to just take the slow route, not wait for the autopilot. If you need to wait for repairs.
Now entering an automatic landing.
Okay, landing in the disc-shaped New Constantinople, heading down to the main concourse. Quick trip to the ship dealer here. Let's repair our tachyon cannon, missile launcher, and shields. Taking a quick peek at what we can buy. Gonna buy another missile launcher here. And while we're at it, some friend or foe missiles, which will automatically detect enemies and only track enemies and not lock onto friends. Save this. So we've saved the game here. Take a quick peek at the bar.
What's happening on the local scene?
I can't think of anything right now. Check with me later.
Okay, nothing to see here then. So back to the hangar. And we'll launch.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may
Okay,
proceed.
back to XXN. Autopiloting to that nav point.
Let me know if you hit trouble in my quad.
Okay, we're gonna arm our guns and our new missile launcher here. We're up to 5. Top speed at 500 clicks, but now we're gonna use our afterburners to complete the trip to the nav point. Alright, here we are in XXN. Quick jump to 119 CE. Got some hostiles now on our radar, so we're gonna have to afterburner our way over there. We also see a large brownish planet off in the background on the left. It actually doesn't look too bad this time. Maybe because it hasn't rotated. Ooh, some missiles going off. Looks like they locked onto us, but I think we've escaped, yeah. We've escaped unscathed this time. And now we can autopilot. Quick calm without the music. Okay, so coming in on the jump to 119 CE. Afterburnering our way there. No enemies around this time.
Maintain speed and course for contraband search. No contraband detected. You may proceed.
Okay, now that we've targeted the jump to Pendleton, we're gonna autopilot our way there. No enemies around this time. No contraband on board, so we should be all set. Okay, no more hostiles here either. Just looks like about 3 different Confed or militia. Okay, Pendletonville. Up, got a few more hostiles. We're just gonna target the NAV-1 refinery. Looks like 1 friendly and 1 hostile. But we're just gonna have to burn our way. Oh, 4 hostiles, wow. Not sure if they're fighting us or someone else. And they are fading off the radar. And we can autopilot. A few more hostiles here out in the halfway point to the refinery. Looks like 2 on our radar. Oh, they've got a lock on us and they fired missiles, so do a little evasive maneuvers here as we afterburner our way. Moving to the left and the right. Small circles essentially around the targeted nav point. Looks like they're far enough away now. And they're starting to slide off our radar. can see the refinery as we autopilot. Okay, asteroids coming into view. Oh, more hostiles, yay. Okay, so we're gonna have to engage, and now we've got some missiles. We can actually launch them and they will guide themselves in. Looks like we took out the nose shields on this ship. Someone took out our rear shields real quick. You're really getting hurt here. Okay, so focusing on that first ship. Firing another missile here. Little afterburner maneuvering. Okay, we've damaged their engines, but they're starting to hit our armor, so we need to take this guy out and his friends. Okay, looks like the asteroid's up there, so now it's time to target the next. Looks like one more enemy here. Using no more proton torpedoes, so forgot to buy some. His nose is already pretty heavily damaged, so now his left wing is damaged. Hopefully we can just use the lasers.
This crate's about to explode!
Wow, asteroid's really close here. Okay, up. Oh, that was it. Oh, nope, one more. One more's pursuing us. Close flyby there. Switching back to our missile launcher. Dodging some asteroids on the way. Forgot to target lock him, so that missile was wasted. And tachyon cannons did it, so now we can finally head into Pendletonville with slightly damaged rear armor. And no more missiles or proton torpedoes, unfortunately. Just gonna cruise in nice and slow at 320 clicks so we can dodge these asteroids as they come in.
Now entering an automatic landing zone.
Okay, almost there. And we're landing. Okay. Back to the bar.
Here's your final payment, 10,000 credits.
Thanks, Taylor. That secret compartment made it easy.
Glad to hear it. This is our final meeting, Captain.
Hold on a minute. You still owe me info on that artifact.
The person you need to talk to is Roman Lynch.
You mean the mob boss on New Constantinople?
He may be a thug, but he's also an expert on exotic and valuable items. I set up a meeting with Lynch. He's expecting you in the bar on New Constantinople. I really don't know any more about that thing than I've already told you. But play your cards right with Lynch. You'll be a rich man.
Until next time, game onward.